In this section you will learn how to write the title of your research proposal.
Depending on the type of your research, there may be different characteristics. There are about 12 types of titles, among others, nominal, compound, or full sentence titles, but for Jamali and Niksad, 2011, titles can be descriptive, declarative, or interrogative. Declarative titles state the main findings or conclusions, e.g. a 3-month weight loss program increases self-esteem in adolescent girls. Descriptive titles describe the subject of the article but do not reveal the main conclusions, e.g. the effects of family support on patients with dementia. Interrogative titles introduce the subject in the form of a question, e.g. does cognitive training improve performance on pattern recognition tasks?
The title is assigned after writing the problem statement in the objectives. It contains the what is to be done, the what for and the where is the research going to be applied. It also has to be catchy and should contain no more than 15 words. It can be stated from the general to the specific or from the specific to the general. The specific makes reference to what will be done during the research. Subtitle. The general makes reference to what is the purpose of the research. Title.
According to rhetoric scholars Hairston and Keene, making a good title for a paper involves ensuring that the title of the research accomplishes 4 goals as mentioned below. It should predict the content of the research paper. It should be interesting to the reader. It should reflect the tone of the writing. It should contain important keywords that will make it easier to be located during a keyword search.
When you are searching for a research study on a particular topic, you probably noticed that articles with interesting, descriptive research titles draw you in. By contrast, research paper titles that are not descriptive are usually passed over, even though they may be good research papers with interesting contents. This shows the importance of coming up with a good title for your research paper when drafting your own manuscript.
Imagine that you are studying renewable energies engineering and you have to write a research proposal. Remember, if you use your expertise and solve a problem related to health, economic or environmental problems, your paper is more likely to be accepted and may get the necessary funding. Look at these examples. You are determining the title for your paper. Renewable energies in Huichapan. The use of renewable energies to reduce cost of home dialysis in Huichapan. Home dialysis in Huichapan.
With the help from the title matrix, we will determine if the title is appropriate for your paper. The first title is not appropriate because it is too broad and ambiguous. 1. It doesn't say what impact will it have. 2. It doesn't say what it will be used for. 3. It doesn't say where specifically it will be applied. Will it be in schools, hospitals, or the bus station?
The second title tells you that it intends to reduce the cost of dialysis treatment at home of patients in Huichapan. In this case, it tells you that it has to do with a health problem and will help reduce the economic impact of the treatment of an illness like diabetes, for example. It is also catchy because diabetes is one of the most important causes of death in Mexico, and if the dialysis is made at home, the risk of a hospital-acquired infection is reduced, and it will also reduce the impact on the family economy since dialysis machines are high-energy consumption devices.
The third title doesn't say what the impact will be.
Imagine that you are researching meditation and nursing, and you want to find out if any studies have shown that meditation makes nurses better communicators. You conduct a keyword search using the keywords nursing, communication, and meditation. You come up with results that have the following titles: Benefits of Meditation for the Nursing Profession, a Quantitative Investigation. Why Mindful Nurses Make the Best Communicators. Meditation Gurus. Nurses on the Move, a quantitative report on how meditation can improve nurse performance.
All 4 of these titles may describe very similar studies. They could even be titles for the same study. As you can see, they give very different impressions. Title 1 describes the topic and the method of the study but is not particularly catchy. Title 2 partly describes the topic, but does not give any information about the method of the study. It could simply be a theoretical or opinion piece. Title 3 is somewhat catchier but gives almost no information at all about the article. Title 4 begins with a catchy main title and is followed by a subtitle that gives information about the content and method of the study. As we will see, Title 4 has all the characteristics of a good research title.
Avoid unnecessary words and jargons. Keep the title statement as concise as possible. You want a title that will be comprehensible even to people who are not experts in your field. Make sure your title is between 5 and 15 words in length. If you are writing a title for a university assignment or for a particular academic journal, verify that your title conforms to the standards and requirements for that outlet. For example, many journals require that titles fall under a character limit, including spaces. Many universities require that titles take a very specific form, limiting your creativity.
Use a descriptive phrase to convey the purpose of your research efficiently. Most importantly, use critical keywords in the title to increase the discoverability of your article.
Now it's your turn.
Answer these questions. You are going to record yourself answering these questions. You are going to record the synthetic voice and your voice as if it were a conversation. You have from 30 to 40 seconds to answer. Give complete answers, give reasons, use all the time you need to answer, don't stop speaking. The file type you submit to your teacher must be MP3. If you need more time, stop this video and record your answer, then resume this video and continue with your recording.
You are going to practice several times answering these questions. When you think you are ready, record yourself with the speech-to-text microphone in WhatsApp in your cell phone. If it shows the words that you are saying, then your pronunciation is correct. If not, check your pronunciation. Find a voice synthesis application so that you copy and paste what you are trying to say and listen to how the words are pronounced. Then try again until you pronounce correctly. When you are able to pronounce correctly, then record the questions and your answers using your cell phone and submit it to your teacher.
1. Escucha las preguntas primero. 2. Escribe tus respuestas. 3. Practica leyendo tus respuestas con tu celular en el modo de voz a texto para que verifiques que se escriben correctamente las palabras que dices. También puedes usar otro programa de reconocimiento de voz o de dictado. 4. Cuando pronuncies bien, graba la conversación. Si pronuncias mal, no envíes tu archivo hasta que lo hagas correctamente.
Use the title matrix and say if this title needs to be rewritten. If yes, say why. Analysis of the current situation of the companies in the financial sector located in the region of Tontoyuka. Use the title matrix and say if this title needs to be rewritten. If yes, say why. The incidence of the motivation of the staff in hotels in Veracruz in regards to the satisfaction of their customers. Use the title matrix and say if this title needs to be rewritten. If yes, say why. Environmental policies of the companies in the graphical arts industry. Use the title matrix and say if this title needs to be rewritten. If yes, say why. Development of a system for operations management in companies in the furniture industry in Chiapas. Use the title matrix and say if this title needs to be rewritten. If yes, say why. Analysis of quality programs in the context of the manufacturing sector. Use the title matrix and say if this title needs to be rewritten. If yes, say why. Design of a clean production model for concrete companies in Monterrey.
This is the end of the session. See you in our next Hands on the Writing a Research Proposal Flipped Classroom session.